Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Making an Impact with Zebu Nation. And today we have for you Game 32 in our continuing quest to win the 2021 MLS Supporters Shield. Now, not much has changed since the end of last episode, and by not much, I mean practically nothing. We're still in third place, still tied with Portland Timbers with 57 points, still 1 point back from Colorado. If you watched the last episode, you saw that with our win, we did qualify for the semifinals in the playoffs. So we're already set in terms of Eastern Conference. There's still a chance that we could lose the regular season to DC United, but honestly, that's not a very big deal. What we're focused on right now is Supporters Shield, and then after that, the playoffs. So we got some good stuff going on. Now, there's a few things that I meant to look at after last game. One of them was, in terms of club, we're going to look at goals, right? So here it is. Most goals in a season. You can see 2019 and 2020. Was Kyle Larin with 17 and 20 goals respectively. Here's that guy Matt Johnson trying to at least approach those two records with 15 goals on the season. 3 games left. He could possibly do it. We'll see. And speaking of Matt Johnson, the guy that we will just never stop talking about apparently. He didn't win Player of the Week, but he came in second with 2 goals, 8.8 rating. That's pretty good for a young player. Eduardo Vargas from Minnesota won the record with a 9.2 overall rating. David Accam for Philadelphia also in there. And then MLS Team of the Week. Look at that. Johnson again, Team of the Week. So it was just his week, it's his year, and we're just all living in it, I guess. But anyway, let's get on. Let's move away from the youngster. Let's move on to the schedule. Got Columbus Crew coming up. Another Eastern Conference foe. I don't know that we've looked at them too in-depthly this season, but let's see what they got going on. Their key player is Artur from Brazil. This guy's pretty good. He is 25 years old. He can play defensive midfield or center mid. Yeah, he's your basic Brazilian midfielder. You know, we got 2 of these guys. Pretty much identical to him. He's got pretty nice tackling and marking. You know, just is good, solid, all-around player. Maybe his pace could be a little bit better, but, you know, in terms of just overall quality, this guy's got it pretty well. So that's good news for them. Chad Marshall is their vice captain. 37-year-old central defender. Holy cow. 12 caps for the U.S. team. 4 pace. 4 pace. We got to keep an eye on Chad Marshall. If he's in there, we're going to have to bomb it. We're going to have to play long ball here. And then Filipovic, another defensive midfielder, an anchorman, 33 years old, 8 pace. Oh boy. Columbus has issues in terms of speed. Got a lot of slow boys out there. So we'll see what we can do against that Columbus defense. So let's go. We're going to go form number 2, of course. When you're facing a team that's got a little bit of foot speed issue, let's put all of our best attackers out there. So there we go. We'll hand that over to the assistant coach. Let's go. Columbus Crew. Hopefully now we can get on that streak that we've been trying to maintain all season long. Just get all of our players working together, functioning as a unit, and get out there and become a dominant force as we start moving into the playoffs. This is always a good time of year to be at your best. Because, you know, the playoffs are a whole other season. And, you know, it's another 2 months. 2 months of games. So we got to we've got to not just keep up our form, but keep up our fitness as well. So we'll see if we can manage to do both. Now, Alan Vallow is going to go back in the lineup. The red card machine over here, 22 years old. Another super draft pick. This kid's a beast, man. I mean, physically, he's really good. 15 pace and 15 acceleration for a fullback to go along with 6 foot tall and 13 jumping reach, 14 strength. I mean, 17 natural fitness. This kid's got physically everything you need. Mentally, he's pretty decent. 14 determination, only 11 aggression, which is interesting. You'd think a guy with that many yellow cards would be a little bit more aggressive, but I guess, he's a little young. But the reason he's in there, the reason we play him so often is because of that tackling. 14 tackling. He's a monster out there. 10 marking, not so good. 8 heading, definitely not very good. So this guy's just a defensive player, just a tackler. Get out there and destroy some people, and maybe that's why he gets so many yellow cards. All right, other than that, no changes from last time. We're going with the same team that won it. So let's go. Proceed to the match. Get a little bit, if he was in there last game, if Vallow was in there, we wouldn't have given up that one goal. He would have been able to make that tackle. But anyway, Thiago Desovic, Jaguar, Chevalier, and Vallow at defense. Again, Andre and Ramos in the midfield. I know I've talked about them as not a great pairing in the past, but they played very well last game, so we'll keep them in there. Alberto, D'Alessandro, Johnson, and Laren up top. That's good. They got Zach Steffen in goal. Very good young goalkeeper, although not so young these days. How old is he? He's 26 by now. So he's a experienced veteran goalkeeper. Looks like their fullbacks are dropping back. Abundis and Brewer, a couple of maybe super draft picks or academy players, one or the other. Polster, Mensah at defense. There's Artur, Filipovic, Santos. Looks like their midfield is their strength, but they do have some decent strikers. Zardes is very good. He's a very flexible type striker. And then this guy, Jay Hernandez. In my offline save, I was coaching Columbus. And this guy is a beast in my save. I mean, look at this. 17 pace, 15 acceleration. He's got potential to be, an all MLS type player. He's even made the national team on my save, but if they don't play him and they don't coach him up right, then he can just sort of wallow in obscurity. He's not even worth $1 million at the moment. So we'll see. It's interesting to see how different a save is just depending on who gets playing time and who doesn't. So a guy like Hernandez, if you give him enough playing time, he could turn into a great player. If you don't, then he just sits on the bench and rots away. So there we go. Dressing room. Let's go. Pep talk. We've been in a good run. Go out there and impress me. Okay, that's good. All right. Opposition instructions. Wilfred, what do you got for us today? All right. Pretty good, but you're not telling us to tightly mark these guys, which we got to do. Although they are both very fast, so maybe we shouldn't tightly mark them. But I don't like not marking them, so we'll just do that. That's fine. That's good. Let's go. Paul Rosales from the American Soccer Review approaches you in the tunnel. You come in good form while your opponent does not. Blah, blah, blah. Send the assistant. Let's go. Another home game. Saputo Stadium. Not quite as full a crowd as when Atlanta showed up. So Columbus, not the draw that Atlanta was, but still a pretty decent home crowd. I mean, you'd hope so, considering we're in the thick of the championship hunt. There's Zardes. Let's definitely keep an eye on him. It's hard to worry about. Oh, Kyle Aaron gets a foul right away, but no card. That's good. Filipovic continues the highlight. No, he does not. Okay. That's good. Get out of here. You know what? Let's test our theory go bombs away. Go bombs away. Direct passing. You know, we want to get our speedy attackers. And here we go. Alberto with the corner. Nope. Filipovic heads it out of there, but Kyle Aaron keeps it in, sends it across. D'Alessandro. Oh, off the post? Or crossbar? Kind of hard to see exactly what that went off, but Stefan did not react to it at all. He just sort of let it bounce off the crossbar, and he got saved. That should have been a goal. Here we go. Here's another one. Desovic with a throw-in, near side. Gets it to Johnson. Back to Desovic. He bangs it in. Chicana heads it out. Ramos, D'Alessandro again lurking, back post to Alberto. Stefan gets the easy header. Should have sent that one into the target man, not the little tiny winger. But here's Kyle Aaron on the next highlight, looking for D'Alessandro. Can't. Has to drop it back to Vallo. Just sort of scoops it forward towards Johnson. Not Vallo's forte, but there we go. He gets it successfully to Johnson. Now out wide to Alberto. He's going to send it in. Kyle Aaron gets the header. There it is. There it is. Too big, too strong on that back line. You know, Laren could easily be a target man himself. That's kind of ability he has. But as an advanced forward, he gets enough of these passes. He doesn't need to be a target man. Again, just straight over the fullback there, number 12. Couldn't handle it. Couldn't take the heat. So that was their left fullback, yes. Abundus, 6 jumping reach, 5'10". Not going to deal with Kyle Aaron. Sorry, my buddy. You are outmatched. So there we go. Up early again. Looking good, looking strong. And again, it's that deep passing. We did the same thing last game once we switched to deep passing, because we've only got those 2 midfielders. So it's not like we're really going to control the ball up and down the midfield. So you might as well just knock it over the midfield and play, you know, DM in the middle, monkey in the middle. Just pound it over their heads and let our strikers and forwards do the deal. It's a turnover by Alberto. Zardes tries to get it forward to Hernandez. Nope. Hernandez. He's got that accent in his name, right? So that's a ah sound, I think. Anyway. Laren to Ramos. Junior, what are you going to do with it? Drop it back to Andre. Gets it forward. There's Johnson. Okay. Not a great shot, but, you know, he can be forgiven, that kind of thing. Santos drops it off to Hernandez. Thiago with an easy shot stop right there. Easy save. Highlight continues as he bombs it forward. Alberto wins it to Johnson. He's got Kyle Laren. Great pass. Laren in the open. Not so good. Let's give our boys a little concentrate here at the end of the half. We don't want to give up a goal at the end of the half. We'd rather get one. Jaguar on the free kick. Andre's going to settle it down. Ramos. Kyle Laren moving forward to D'Alessandro. Back to Andre. Johnson is sitting there wide open. They're not targeting him, not covering him very well. See if we can get it to him. Nope. No, there's a bad mistake. Oh, boy. Johnson was gifted a shot attempt. We didn't get our concentrate off. Now we're concentrating. Now we're going to score a goal. Ramos, there's a foul. We'll let Kyle Laren take the penalty. Here we go. Number 9. He got smushed there in the middle of that free kick. And there he is. Stefan, you know, he dove for that one. If he'd have just stood there, he probably could have made the save. Anyway, 10th goal of the season for Kyle Laren. He's been in and out of the lineup quite a bit. Lots of Canada duty, few injuries. But luckily for us, Johnson has picked up the scoring slack in his absence. All right, Jagier gets a yellow card just before half. You could have gone without that. But, we'll take a 2-goal lead. Definitely take that in exchange for a little yellow card. There's Zardes with another yellow. Just don't want another yellow for Valo. I mean, he could get like a 2 or 3 game suspension. I forget the exact rule. I know if you take 3 games without getting a yellow card, then you get 1 back. Like they take a yellow card away. Here's Ramos, tries to get in there to Chevalier. Laren has it on the rebound. It's pinballing around. Andre back out wide. Looking to get 1 more goal before half. Oh, he's murdered. Just stomped by Artur. A little Brazilian violence there. Ramos sends it in. Andre can't get the header. Kyle Laren, last shot of the half. No, offside. Everybody's offside. That should be the half, and there it is. All right. We're starting to cruise. We're starting to look pretty good here. Analysis, dominated in the air, short passing play. Nah, son, not doing that. Very happy. Keep it going. Let's go. Second half. So Chevalier and Jagier have started to calm down there in defense. They haven't been giving up too many bad goals. There's a turnover by D'Alessandro, but we'll get over it. Valo throw in near side. Kyle Laren looking to make a play, sends it and can't get it to the target man, but that's okay. Valo with a good recovery. Going to start the offense again. Ramos double covered. Andre wide open. Lazy pass to Alberto. Lazy pass to Johnson. Good pass to Kyle Laren, but it's intercepted. Good thought anyway. Maybe not a great pass, but a good thought. There's Johnson again. Another swift pass to Laren. Ramos. Come on. Let's break down this defense. See if you can get out wide. Nope. Alberto, he's only... I got to remember, he's only 19 years old. I keep thinking that he's a superstar, but he's not. He's only 19 years old. He's got a lot of ability. He's getting better day by day. But, we got to be patient with a 19-year-old. Should know that by now with all the youngsters we play, but ouch, there's Ramos getting killed in the middle of the field. Andre is going to swoop over, but no, Chicana's going to lay it forward to Sovic. I don't know what that was, but he's going to get it back. There we go. Settle it down. Kyle Laren, can he get it forward? Nope. The Columbus defense has definitely tightened up. They're definitely playing better, for sure. Chicana to Hernandez, using that speed and quickness against our defense. It's a little bit of our Achilles heel as well. Chevalier, 12 pace, 13 acceleration is fine, but not great. Santos, D'Alessandro heads it out straight to Hernandez. Over the crossbar. Get out of here. I'm so used to seeing that guy score goals in my other save that I'm scared of him. More scared of him than I should be. But anyway, Jagier with his yellow card heads it on. Maybe we should take Jagier out of there. I'll have to take a look at where he's at. D'Alessandro can't get Payabundis, but he steals the ball back. Centers it for Kyle Laren. Stolen, back to D'Alessandro, crosses it. There's Johnson. Oh. They finally got it to him. Haven't been able to get it to him all game, and he nearly scores. Stefan has to make a save. There's Chevalier using that jumping reach. Oh, there's Hernandez. Took a little bit of an injury there. He's down to 51%. So they might have to substitute him out of there. Jaguar's at a 7.3 rating, so I don't think we are taking him out anytime soon. You know, I don't really see a reason to take anybody out, honestly. Everybody's at 6, 7, or above. 2-goal lead. Cruising in the 67th minute. Here's Ramos dropping it back to Kyle Aaron. If we get one more goal, this is over. Alberto, is he going to take a left-footed shot? Yeah, I guess you can call that a shot. Not much pepper on that one. Here's another free kick. Ramos, Chevalier wins the header down. Andre misses the goal, misses everything. Let's give the boys another little concentrate. How about that? Because, you know, we're in position. We're just not making the final play. Just not making that final play to get the third goal. We got all kinds of chances here. We got Columbus on the back foot. We just have to, you know, step on them. Uh-oh, here we go. Here's Santos. Corner for Columbus. Artur comes flying in, but Thiago makes the save. All right, here's Filipovic. Really the first time we've called his name all game. Artur gets it out to Santos. Going to close down on him. Calvert is in the game now. Who is Calvert? And so Caleb Calvert has come in for whom? Right striker for Hernandez. Okay. Okay, this confused me a little bit. We're going to close down on him. Just so he doesn't sneak away. All right, there we go. 79 minutes. Still a 2-goal lead. A lot of highlights going on. D'Alessandro's got some room down the right-hand side. Gets past his man. Sends it forward for Kyle Aaron. Can he cross it? He does. Johnson can't get there. Alberto bounces it off of Johnson's head. Saved by Stefan on Junior Ramos. Here we go. Ramos to Chevalier. Can't win the header this time. Alberto's going to send it in. We're going to win another corner. Yeah. Yep. A lot of set pieces. We're getting all kinds of set piece practice right now. 80 minutes down. Alberto sends it in. Chevalier again. Can't get the header on it again. And finally, Columbus gets it out of there. Filipovic now on the attack to Zardes. Calvert beat Jaguar on that back line, but couldn't get his shot on target. Another set piece. D'Alessandro sends it in. I can't tell if Johnson won that or not, but anyway, we retain possession. Ramos with a terrible shot. Should probably tell him to work the ball in the box, but at this point, doesn't really matter. Jaguar bangs one out. Another set piece, I guess you could call it that. That was terrible turnover. D'Alessandro not paying attention. There's Valo, though. Bombs it forward. Kyle Aaron on the counterattack. Forcing Stefan to make a save. How are we looking here? D'Alessandro 7.4. I mean, again, there's like no reason to substitute anybody, so. Just let him go. Let him go. Junior Ramos. Nobody there, but D'Alessandro picks up the rebound. Takes it to the corner for some reason. Tries to center it. Filipovic clears it out of there, and thus ends the highlight. 85 minutes. Gallegos is in. Santos now with a free kick for the Crew. No good, though. All right, so this could put us top of the league with a win here. No, this could put us... yeah, top of the league, right? Chevalier, we're two. I've drawn a blank. I mean, we could look at the standings, though. That would be a good idea. I've completely drawn a blank, even though I've been looking at this league table for, like, forever. Yeah, so, no, that's the league table. We want the supporter shield. Valo to Laren. 91 minutes, 3 minutes of stoppage time. Andre with a shot. So I've been looking at this league table forever, and I can't now remember if we were 2 points or 4 points back. No, we were tied for second place and 1 point back of first place, right? Yeah. Yeah. There's Desovic winning a header on the back post. Artur has it. Forward to Santos. Columbus trying to get, a little going away present. But no, they're just going to go away. It's 10 seconds left in the half. In the game, not the half. Ouch. Foul on Johnson. Johnson's getting up and staring at Mensah. Chevalier ends the game. There we go. Excellent. 21 shots, 7 on target, 20 fouls by Columbus. That's why we had so many set pieces. They were just killing us. And yet, only 1 yellow card with 20 fouls. Come on, ref. Lucky none of my boys got injured. So there we go. Pep talk. Well done. Good win. Get out of here. 6 players on international duty, but none of them important. Teams secure playoff spots. Philadelphia and Orlando. Preki is back at Philadelphia. Wasn't he at Philadelphia to begin with? Take a look at Philadelphia. No. Look at Preki. No. Sporting KC, Miami, Sporting KC. No, Kansas City Wizards. Wow. Back in the day. Toronto, Philadelphia. Why did I think he... I don't know. I've played so many saves at this time that I'm sure he coached Philadelphia at some point. In some season, some alternate dimension, he's been at Philadelphia. But now he's there. So maybe he can help them out. We shall see. Kyle Laren, 2 goals, 8.7. Let's praise his performance. Superb in front of goal. Keep it up. Let's go. And let's take a look at those competitions. So, okay. We were 4 points back. We're now 1 point back. Or I guess they could have got a win. I don't know. Sometimes when I do these videos, I look and I see and I talk and I can't remember what I just said and what I just saw and what I was just saying. It's like in one ear, out the other. So yeah, we'll have to go back and check the film and see if we were 1 point back or 4 points back. But either way, we're 1 point back with 2 games to go against Colorado. We don't play Colorado. Again, we lost to them that one time. So theoretically, if we both just win out, then they win the league, and that would be so sad. Let's see, what's their final schedule look like? They got NYFC and LA Galaxy, huh? Let's see, what are we looking at? NYFC 19th, LA Galaxy 20th. So they got kind of an easy schedule going into the final 2 games. So we could end up losing this Supporters Shield by 1 stinky, measly point. All right, that's no good. Definitely don't want that. But anyway, we've reached 60 points on the season. That's really good. Anytime you get above 50, you're probably going to be in the playoffs. Above 60, you're definitely going to be in the hunt for a championship. You could definitely win the league in some seasons with 60 points. So the fact that we're up there is a good sign. Very good sign. Okay, so we're going to come back next time for the next game. The days of our lives, Seattle Sounders. Where are they at in the competition? They're not as good as Portland. Fortunately for us, they're 13th, so they're still, mid-table. But yeah, so that's what we got coming up next time. So we will see you then. Bye-bye.